Hello everyone and welcome to the Carousel of Connor. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have my Orlando City jersey on today, and that is because we are at All-Star Sports for our next Disney Resort tour. Let's go check it out.
Carousel of Connor.
The All-Star Sports Resort at Walt Disney World is a sports fan's paradise. This valuable resort brings the game to you with 5 different sections themed to baseball, basketball, football, surfing, and tennis. This resort reopened on March 31st after being closed for close to 2 years during the COVID-19 pandemic. There's also a food court, arcade, pool, and more.
And guys, we're on our road to 2,000 subscribers, guys, so help us get there, guys. First off, like this video and also subscribe. That's most important. But if you love content like this, like going to different resort tours and also checking out different things through live streams and going to gift shops and really anything, you know, Disney World related, guys, ring that notification bell so you get an update every time I post a new video. Alright guys, so we're walking through the main entrance right here. You can see the concierge and the check-in and everything right as soon as you walk in. They have people greeting, which is super nice. And it's just a really nice lobby. It smells really good in here too, actually. They have a really cool like sitting area over here too where you can wait. They also have like a TV that has like kids shows and different things like that. They have a sports trophy too, you can see. So it's really nice too, nice little like area. Over here they have like another front desk too. It doesn't look like they're using this, but just check out like that background too, which is super cool with all like the different characters and stuff. Like Mighty Ducks here too, which they actually they have over at movies as well. That's pretty cool. They have Goofy as a catcher. Really neat. Right next to the check-in too, they have this little video board here, which has a lot of different information too. It talks about, like you can see here, like early park entry. It also had the park hours, different things like that. It also had a directory for, you know, All-Star Sports too, where to get around and everything like that. So very helpful here. Between the gift shop and also the food court too, they have a bunch of different like pictures here. You can see Phil Mickelson. They also have LeBron James. I think that's Mia Hamm up there. Eli Manning, go Giants. But pretty cool, guys. Oh, Tony Hawk too, can't forget him. But yeah, just a lot of different cool like pictures too on the walls. And one thing they're doing here that's really cool too is they have Happy Easter cast member egg decoration competition. So check out this, guys. They have an Encanto one, which is pretty cool. They also have like a Pirates one, which I think the Encanto one was definitely better. They also have a teacup one, which I think is really cool. They have a Magic Kingdom one, so it has all the different like logos for the rides and attractions. And then over here they have the Pixar. Honestly, I think the Pixar one's my favorite. I think it's like super cute. You can see all the different ones. Let me know in the comments below, guys, which one you think is the best. I mean, the lamp's cool too. And actually too, look at that. There's an egg as the light. So I think just that. Oh, and they got Eva up here too. This one definitely is my winner, but let me know in the comments below, guys, which one you thought was the best out of these. So over here they also have the All-Star Sports Hall of Fame. It's like a little like trophy case too, but it's really cool. Just another great like theming too. And see different like cards where it says All-Stars and stuff. I wish I get one of those cards too. It looks pretty cool, but yeah, actually it's, you know, it's all digital, not actually like real cards. But this is really, really neat. I love good Disney theming. I feel like this portable charger thing is good Disney theming because not only is it just like a portable charger thing, but it's got like the stars all over. Plus it's got like sports down there too. Like they could easily just put like a normal machine here, but the fact that it still fits like the sports theme, I think that's kind of cool. So our next stop, guys, is going to be the Sports Goofy Gifts and Sundries. That's going to be the gift shop here at this resort, so let's go check it out. So I did a live stream the other day over to the Polynesian. They had something very similar to this. I think it's cool, but they have Easter offerings. So beginning on April 3rd through April 17th, you can find amazing ready-made Easter baskets in our merchandise shop. So you can get ones like done, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I think that's really, really neat that you can do that, especially, you know, when Easter is right around the corner. I could spend a ton of time in this store and we just take up like the whole resort tour, so I don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out all the like merchandise that's exclusive to All-Star Sports and the other All-Star resorts, and then, you know, instead of going through like every single item here. So this isn't technically like All-Star Sports stuff, but I think what's cool is they have a lot of ESPN merchandise here too, because they do have the ESPN Wide World of Sports here at Disney World. So they got these like cool ESPN hats here. And too bad they don't have the ESPN Sports Zone anymore. Those are $29.99 for those hats. Down here they have an ESPN 79 shirt, $36.99. And they have different like balls. They have like a softball here. I'm not really sure. It doesn't say like the prices there, but they also have some golf balls here. It's like $12.99. They have footballs. They also have baseballs, and they have Pixar soccer balls. Then over here they have like some All-Stars, not All-Star Sports, Wide World of Sports tumblers here for $29.99. So they're $30. And then they have these cool like blankets, but they come in like a nice little holder, so that'd be great for like a sporting event too, especially if you're in like a colder area. I remember New Jersey, we used to always bring like you know, blankets to like my brother's lacrosse games and stuff like that. $26.99 for this bag right there. They have other choices of hats here too for ESPN. They have this one for $29.99, which it looks like a little beat up, which is cool style. And then they also have ESPN visor too for $24.99. And then they have pullovers too. I love pullovers like this. These are $59.99. And then they also have like a light sweatshirt over here, which is by World of Sports. And this is $59.99 for that. They even have some Sports Center merchandise here with this hat, which is cool. $29.99 for the Sports Center hat. And they have a wide World of Sports polo. Looks perfect for like golfing. It's a nice dry fit too. $70 for that. So it doesn't look like they have a ton of actual like All-Star Sports merchandise, but we are kind of by one of the racks over here. And they have for $22.99 this little mini cheerleader. Look how cute that is. She has like a little pom-pom even on like her bow, which is cute, but Minnie as a cheerleader. Cool little ornament. And then they also have a magnet here. This is $6.99. And then very similar to that, they have a keychain. These are $9.99. And they also have another ornament too over here. And this is just looks like all the resorts too. Yeah, you can see it's like got a little bit of everything, music, sports, movies on there, which is cool. $16.99 for that. And then if you go down here, they have the shirt, and this goes for all 3 resorts too, which is cool. It's the sports, music, movies, repeat. So that's actually really neat too. And let's see, this actually is hanging here. We'll help them out there. But let's see how much this actually is, this shirt. $24.99 for this shirt. But that's really cool. And it is limit 2 per item, 2 per guest. So like a lot of the stores we're looking at, the same rules apply here. So over here by the pins too, they have some All-Star Resort pins. They got like a classic one with like, it's a logo with Mickey on it. That one's the silver. They also have Mickey with a soccer ball, and then they have this one too, which is like an international one with a soccer ball as well. Let's see if we can get that to focus a little better there. I believe these are both going to be silver as well. Let me just double check. Yep, and then they also have one over here too, which is like a little cheerleader one with Minnie. It's got bows and bling, it says, and it's a cheer thing, so that's kind of cool. And they have so many, you know, cheer competitions here, very fitting. And then up here too, they also have a little cool, this is actually probably my favorite of all of them, because it's like a little different than what we see before, but it's All-Star Resorts, and it's got the trophy for sports, it's got filming for music, and it's got the musical note for music, but really, really cool pin. And let's see if this is actually the same price as the other ones. So it doesn't say if it's silver or not, but I'm guessing it probably is the same as the other ones. I also just want to show you guys something too. They have How to Play Football, and that's actually like a little like Disney short too, which I remember like coming to the parks, or you know, you'd be staying at Disney Resort, they would be playing that on the TV, so I think that's really cool. And then they have all these different pictures too for sports, and also says How to Play Hockey too, which I think was also a similar one as well. I think it was like a little series, because they have How to Play Baseball too, and then they have like different pennants like this and stuff hanging around the gift shop, so very cool. And I love this. So we just checked out the gift shop. Not a ton of like merchandise in there, but you know, I think it was enough, and I think what they had was like really good too. But now I'm starving, guys, so let's go into this food court and let's get some grub. One thing that's awesome here too at the food court is they have order ahead too. You save time, you can all do it like mobile order. So that's really good they can do that. I love when they have that option. Anything that's, it makes your day go by faster too, because we all know that, you know, Disney, it's all about how much you can do in a certain amount of time. You know, at least it feels like that a lot of the time. So it's good when they have different options like this. So that's like a little menu over here. We're gonna take a look more at like what they got, you know, total and everything. But here's like a little quick glimpse. You know, it changes different things like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna order yet, but we are gonna get something here. But it looks like a lot of, you know, deliciousness, that's for sure. So it looks like they have just like your typical options over here. Over here is kind of like Italian. They got like pizzas, plain pizza, pepperoni pizza. It looks like they have baked pasta, chicken parmesan pasta, and pasta and meatballs too. So those are kind of the options. And then for $3.49, you can actually get breadsticks too. Over here is like the grilled options too. They have a bacon cheeseburger for like $12.49, cheddar cheeseburger for $11.49. They got Walt's chili too for $9.99. So a bunch of different stuff. They even have kids meals too for $7.99. That's chicken strips and cheeseburger are both the same price. They also have grilled chicken sandwich for $11.99, barbecue pulled pork for $10.49, and they also have, like I said, chili cheese dog too for $13.99, and chicken strips for $10.49. That Walt's chili too actually comes in a bread bowl, which looks pretty cool. In the middle here too, they have the market too. You can see they have like different like ice cream sandwiches. They're gonna have like alcoholic beverages in here. So it's basically almost like a mini mart, it feels like. They have like different salads you can buy as well. They got fruit, hummus, some like healthier options here. They even have some sandwiches already made as well. They have all your juices and stuff, dressings, milk over here. And then look at this, guys. They have a bunch of different of the 50th Coca-Colas, which is super cool. But then they got like water, they have Fanta, pretty much anything you need. I feel like they have it here. They have even more Coca-Cola over there too, Powerade. So a bunch of different options here at the market. So over here they have like healthier options too. They have seared salmon dinner for $16.49. They also have a roasted turkey dinner for $14.49, and that braised beef is also going to be $14.49. But they have Greek salad with what is this, roasted red pepper hummus. Sounds really good, $10.99. I think that's that picture in the middle. And they also have a Greek salad with plant-based tuna salad, and they also have an Impossible Burger too for $12.79. So like I said, a lot of different options. And for kids, they have a turkey sandwich for $7.49. You gotta have dessert too. And they got like a little bakery over here too. They have 50th anniversary desserts for $5.99. It just changed, but they have a black and white cupcake for $5.29, and they got freshly baked cookies for $3.49 as well. So a lot of different options here. Over here they have some like ice cream options too. They have a single scoop on a cone for $4.99. They have a double scoop for $5.99. You get double scoop on a waffle cone, which is $6.49, and then the ice cream sundae is $5.59. Then they have some other options like lattes and cappuccinos for $4.99, Americano or espresso for $3.99, or you get a cold brew coffee for $4.29. So over on this like little middle display they have here too, they have two different kinds of souvenir cups, which is like really cool. Both are 50th too. And then over here they have my favorite Disney snack, which are Rice Krispie treats. But they have like multi-grain bars. They have some apples, bananas, chips, cereal. You can go just bring it to your hotel. They have, it looks like microwave popcorn over here. It's just a lot of different options, healthy and also just more like snacks. So over here they have the Grandstand Spirits, and what's cool about this is they have the bar like partly indoors, and it also looks like you can order outside too. So looking at this menu too, everything ranges from like $15 to $16. Looks like they got a lot of different like options as well. And then they have draft beers here for $8.25 to $10.25, and the same thing goes for the bottle and can beer. It's $8 to $10.25. And it looks like they have some wine too for $9, and they have a sangria for $11, which is a family one. Let's see if we get that focus there, but yeah, like I said, they have that sangria for $11. And then kind of in the middle of the food court too, they have like the beverage stands. This is where you get all your utensils, napkins, obviously you get your drinks and everything like that. And then over here they have where you get like your coffee, everything like that. It's Straw Freeze coffee too, in case you're wondering. And then they have like the beverages and everything like that. One thing I think that's really cool too is they actually have a pizza pickup too, which is awesome. You can go in here and pick up a pizza, right at the window. And the actual like dining room is like humongous. Like there's so much. You can see how far back it goes, and there's tons of seating. I'm sure in the morning it gets pretty crowded here, but it looks like outside too they have even more additional seating. And you can see a sign right here says mobile order pickup. So I guess that's right around this corner. We just go right around here and pick it up at the, it looks like maybe like the Italian station we were at. And over on the side here, they have like microwaves, different things like that if you want to like heat up different items. They also have, more condiments, stuff like that. It looks like honey mustard, barbecue sauce. They also have toasters over here too for the morning or whenever you need them. And it looks like too, they might even have some croutons too for your salad. Throughout the food court too, they have different like pictures too, like different cartoons, which is kind of cool. You see this one's got Minnie over here. They got Mickey, or is that Minnie? That's actually Minnie playing hockey right there. And then Daisy and Donald playing soccer. So over in the corner, they have these really cool lights. They have a basketball, a football, and a soccer ball. And then here they actually have a sing-along Frozen on this TV you can do. So that's kind of fun. And they have like a little kids table too, because it's a little smaller than the rest of the tables. So this is not gonna be this like rave review, right? Because I only got chicken fingers and fries. That would be my only complaint about the food court too. I just thought maybe they could have like some more creative options. It was mostly like you get food at like a sports game, so I totally get it. It makes sense. But I don't know, I just like wasn't in the mood for like chicken fingers or fries or stuff like that. But I ended up getting chicken fingers because I mean, honestly, like I said, I wasn't in the mood, but I'm really not in the mood for chicken fingers. No, I mean, it's just like one of those classic items, I guess. So I'm definitely gonna eat it. I'm gonna enjoy it, hopefully. So let's go see how it is. Now, I don't know about you guys, if it's barbecue sauce, ketchup, whatever it might be, maybe you don't dip at all, but I always dip honey mustard. Like I alluded to before, it's hard to mess up chicken fingers, but these actually are really good chicken fingers. They're not like dry inside, not greasy. I feel like those are like the key components. Good flavor, the fries. Solid fries, and they remind me of like McDonald's fries, they're like nice and like thin. Overall, not bad. It was like $10.49 I think for it all, so it's kind of a lot for chicken fingers or fries, but again, we're at Disney. This is what you do. I paid a little less because I had the cast member discount, but overall, not bad. It gets the job done. So All-Star Resorts does have an arcade here. It's the Game Point Arcade, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, so we're walking through the main door here. You can see it just has like a lot of different things, but they do have a lot of different like, you know, games here and stuff, a nice little assortment. It's actually like a really big room too. What I think is really cool too is they have a lot of different like sports games too. Like you can see they have like a ski game, they have baseball right here. I'm not exactly sure what this game is. Got a little bit of everything, but they got like tons of basketball and different things like that. And yeah, just a skee ball as well. Skee ball is so much fun. But yeah, just a lot of different options here. And you know, if you're a kid, you would love this kind of place. Even if you're an adult and you like to have fun, you like to, you know, go to arcades and things like that, you would love this too. And then over here it talks about like how much it costs to play all the games too. It's like $1 for 50 points and so on. And you get that all here too. They also have like a recharge station for the points. And you can see that the redemption hours here at the arcade is 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Right outside the arcade, they have a press penny collection too. And you see it's got a bunch of different ones too. Goofy with like a soccer ball, Mickey with a basketball, Goofy with a basketball. So they got a bunch of different ones. They also have Mickey in football too. So it's cool that they have that. And then you can also get ID tags here too. And it looks like it's mostly 50th ID tags for like your dog or whatever. Over here too, they actually have lockers too, and actually has like the names Mason and Ozzy, but they got like a little like you know, they got a hockey stick on it. They have you know, a football helmet and a golf club, different things like that. But that's pretty cool theming. I think one important thing to note right away too is they have simplified your arrival here. You just scan your QR code below with the device's camera. It says check in with the My Disney Experience app too. So it's nice that you can just do it by the QR code and you don't have to go in there if you don't want it. It makes everything a little easier. And then to the side of the main entrance, but also by the parking lot, which is kind of like towards like the front if you're actually like driving by it, they have all the bus stations here too. You can see Magic Kingdom. They have all 4 parks plus Disney Springs and the water parks here. It's free transportation like they have at the, you know, all the Disney resorts, but this is where you would go for at All-Star Sports. So outside here too, they have a recreations activities list. So we saw that video board inside, but out here they have just you know, a regular like board, which is kind of cool. It talks about like the different, you know, the arcade, the lobby, the pool activities. I think the movies are probably listed on here somewhere. Let's see if we can see them. All right, maybe I don't see those, but they do have a campfire too, bedtime stories too, which are at 8 p.m. So that's kind of cool. And then they have different like 50th anniversary offerings too, like a scavenger hunt they got, and they also have 50th anniversary s'mores too, which sounds absolutely delicious. Oh, and there's the movies too. And it says join us for classic movies. Oh, here we go. So Sunday's got Encanto, Monday's Mary Poppins Returns. Today is Wednesday, so they're playing Lilo and Stitch tonight. And then tomorrow they got some High School Musical too, so a bunch of different movies. They also have Raya too. Might have to come back on Saturday night maybe to watch that. I love Raya. But yeah, they got all your information here. And then right behind that board, pretty important, is the directory too. So this tells you all the different sections. So you see it's got Surf's Up, Hoop Hotel, Hoops Hotel again, Center Court and Center Court. And then they have like the Grand Slam pool says and stuff like that. So it's got like different you know, directory, and also the running trail here too, which looks like the running trail is just basically in front of all the resorts. But what's cool about this is you could actually like cut in, I always say, and make it run like a little longer and stuff. So it's actually pretty nice. I also missed this too when we were looking at this board before. On the back it has Happy Easter, so there's all the like Easter events they're doing too. They have Alice's Egg Hunt at from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. They also have Make Your Own Eat Me cupcakes from 12:30 to 1:30. They have pool activities from 1:30 to 3, which I think is going on now. They also have the White Rabbit Scavenger Hunt at 4 to 5. So they pretty much have something going on all day. The Cheshire Cat's Campfire from 6:30 to 7:30. And of course the movies Under the Stars. So it looks like, I mean, if you want, you're spending your day at the resort, you literally have a list of activities you can do the entire day. One note I do want to mention too is to make that cupcake too, that it does have a money sign, so that one would cost you money to do, but everything else would be free. And then we already saw this bar inside, but here's the outside part to it, like we said, and they got some seating around it too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's cool that it's indoors and also outdoors. Here's some of that additional outdoor seating that we talked about earlier too. So they have a bunch of seating indoors, but they also have a bunch of seating outdoors as well. And over here too, they have a bunch of these like kind of like beach like seats too, which is kind of by the pool, which is super nice and relaxed. You kind of sit back, and it's also right by the grandstand spirits too. And this pool too is open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. You can see right here too, they have the pool towels, the clean ones you can get, and then you throw them in the towel return too. So it's great for guests. You don't have to take ones from your room. You can get the towels right here. So if you walk through the resort and just go right out the back, you have this awesome pool here. This is like the main pool, and this is basically like the Surf's Up surfing section too of sports. surfboards, so that's really nice. Over here they have the Surf's Up bathhouse, and that's actually where they have the guest laundry. So this is where you go and do your laundry. They also have like a phone too, I guess for like emergencies or whatever. They also have bathrooms here too, the women and men's room too. So all here at the bathhouse. Over here they have like a ping pong table too. You can play games. The paddles are already here. I'm not sure where the balls are at, but I maybe you just go inside and ask the front desk for that, you know, to get the balls to play. But that's pretty cool, and a great view of the pool while you play. I'm sure some of you guys know this too, but I'm from like a beach town, so I just love this like boardwalk, like themed like walking space right now too. And they have these like giant surfboards too, and I also get like art of animation vibes too, with like the fish kind of like in that Nemo section. But that's really neat, and I just think this is a really cool section too. They also have a giant shark fin too over at this area, so a lot of good like photo ops too at this resort, which that's what I like about like about all the all-stars, the pops, the art of animations. There's just like a lot of photo ops around the resort. So one thing I just want to say, guys, too, if you ever do see me like at any places, do not hesitate to come up to me. I just had some someone just subscribed to the channel, and they were kind of talking to me and things like that. I love talking to you guys, so yeah, don't be afraid to, you know, if you see me in the parks vlogging or at a resort or, you know, in one of the gift shops or anything like that, do not hesitate, come over, say hi. What's really cool too, if you look up on top of the resort here too, it says Surf's Up, and they kind of have like it was a sailboarding, I think it's called, or something like that, but they have those that kind of over the waves. I think that's really neat. What's really cool too is these stairways look like lifeguard like huts like you would get on like the beach, especially like over like in California and stuff like that. But then they also have like a lifeguard tube as well. So this is kind of cool because this feels like a middle section. You can see kind of like a tennis section over there too, and it looks like the stairwells are, you know, like tennis ball containers too. And then you have like Mickey, which we're gonna look at in a second, and then over here is basketball. So that's really cool too. It looks like they have college and maybe pro teams too, so let's go over there and check it out. What a great like photo op over here too. You can sit or stand in front of Mickey, and you got the All-Star Resort sign right behind you with the flags and everything like that. Really cool photo ops. And here's just an overlook too. We're about to go closer to the basketball section, but this is it. You can see it looks like a basketball court. I'm really excited. It looks like they have college teams around too. So let's see if we can find my college. Over by the basketball section too, the staircases are actually like with these like megaphones, and it says "rah." So if you put all of them, it's a rah rah rah. But yeah, that's what these staircases are over in this section. And look, you can see where like someone would like hold it to with their hand. I'm actually really excited, guys. I wasn't sure if they would have Temple here, but there are the owls too. It's a cherry and white. That's really neat. It looks like we're between the Golden Gophers, which I believe is Minnesota, and I'm thinking Cardinals is Louisville. But yeah, there we are, guys, right in the middle, the Owls. Let's go Owls. And this section is just awesome too, because you see like all the different basketballs, and it looks like they're being shot like into the basket too, which is really cool. And what I like about this too is that they have the different teams too. Like I see SMU, I see Maryland, I see Nebraska. Like that's cool, because if you're a fan of those like teams, like I don't know, I can just imagine like being a kid and wanting to like stay like under that room, right? Like if you're a Kentucky fan, there's the Wildcats right there, you can stay under a room, or yeah, the Wildcats. That's pretty cool. I don't know, it's just it's really neat. So right now we're actually looking at one of the basketball courts here. Super cool, and you can see we started at the foul line too. And I don't know, it's just really neat. I love this area. You see too, this large structure right here is actually a whistle, and it's in front of the entrance too. And they have another one here too. This is more of like the front of it, but that's where you blow into. But yeah, it's cool. And this is, it says right there, it says Hoops Hotel. So this is the Hoops Hotel section. And I even noticed too, they have this line right here. This is the out of bounds line for the court too. I love these like details at Disney, I really do. So guys, now we're over in the tennis section. This is the stairwell I was talking about, which is like the Spalding tennis ball canister, which is kind of cool. And they must have some deal with Spalding too, because they had Spalding basketballs as well. What's cool about here too is not only do they have giant like Spalding rackets, but they also have like the score too, 15 all, 15-30, and it goes up, like it looks like they're playing a game like as it goes down, which is kind of neat. And then if you go here, you got Huey, Dewey, and Louie playing with Donald over there. It looks like they're a little more interested in baseball than they are tennis, but Donald's over there, and we'll get a better look at him in a second. They also have the judges stand over here too for tennis, and check out that too, they got like a little clipboard, and they have it on this side as well. But again, love these like details. It also says match behind that, and it has little like I guess call these like, almost like silhouettes kind of thing of tennis players. So because they have these really cool like outdoor stairwells, that means that, you know, the rooms are accessed, you know, it's outside access too. So you can see, you can get to all the rooms from outside. It's not like an indoor area. Between the surfing area and also the football area, they have a playground here. It doesn't look like any kids are playing on it now, but you know, it does look like, you know, pretty fun. It's not like a super new one, which like you see at some of the resorts, but it looks like they got like tic-tac-toe over there. They got like a, you know, stuff you can hang on, you know, looks like all the essentials. And then here too, of course, you always gotta have rules at the playground, right? So it looks like it's between 5 and 12 for the ages, and you do have to supervise your children at all times. So over here is the football section. It looks like they have college teams over here as well, because I see Nebraska, the Cornhuskers once again, and the stairwells are giant footballs on kicking tees. That's really, really neat. I've been in like a huge college football kick as of late, so this is just like my dream come true here. They have all the college teams. On the side here, you can see the giant football field with like the goalpost too. It actually looks like you could play, like actually see people down the way, like they have a football they're kind of like playing too on this field. This would be like a kid's dream, right? And it even has the yard markers on the side too, so you could legit play like a full game here if you wanted to. I don't know if Disney wants that, but I do think it's really cool too. I see Wake Forest up there, Iowa State. So the Commodores, I don't even know who the Commodores are. Let me know in the comments below if you know who the Commodores are. I was thinking maybe like Old Dominion, but I don't think they're the Commodores. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, really cool. In front of the entrance to actual hotel too, they have giant football helmets too, so super fitting. You can walk through these. Again, you know, more great photo ops. And at the center of the field too, they have a giant Mickey right there. So I mean, if you were like staying at like one of these like rooms, it'd be so cool just to look at this every morning. So we're inside one of the football helmets right now. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the music they're playing, but it's very like sports kind of themed music too, which is awesome. And then over here they have the X's and O's on the field, so you can actually see like the play drawn up. And then right outside the end zone too, they have like bleachers too where you can sit on. So again, just like the theming here is amazing. It's just so good. Now I'm thinking this football is being replaced, but as you can see, it's different from all the other footballs. It doesn't have like the outdoor like lining on it. So they must be doing something with this one. One thing that's pretty cool about like the football area too is you can actually see like the people in the crowd, like the silhouette of the people in the crowd. They got hats on and things like that. The big white building you see back there is Celebrity Hall. This is additional parking over here, which is good to know. And then you can see music from across the way. And then this is the football section right here. And then we have baseball over there. It's not college teams too, it is pro teams. So let's go see over there what the baseball section is like. So we're over by the baseball section right now. Not sure why the stairwells are giant Coke cups. I feel like they could have done like something better like that, like a giant baseball, like a bat or something. A bat I think would have made a lot of sense. But let me know if anyone knows in the comments why they went with like a, you know, Coca-Cola cup. But they do have like old school baseball logos here. The Giants, that's old school. They have the Cleveland Indians, that's old school. They might have missed it on the stairwell, but they do have Louisville Sluggers, the bats, like kind of along the thing. Maybe that's why it's a Coke cup too, because they have baseball and bats over here too. They also have like little like pennants too, which is cool. They got like the Mets. I see the old Blue Jays logo too. The old Yankees logo they have. So just a lot of like classic logos, it looks like. I think even the Rockies might be new too nowadays. I don't watch a ton of baseball, I'm not gonna lie. So this may be actually my favorite section though, because look at the Home Run Hotel. It's a giant scoreboard, which is really cool. And if you go down here, it says visitors. So of course you're gonna have the home team over there. This is the pool right here. We'll get a better look at that in a second. But even check back at this, where the stairwell is over here. They actually, it looks like a chain link fence, which is really neat. Then over here, guys, by like the bathrooms for the men and women, I think the laundry is also over here too. They have like the seating section for fans, which is cool. And you can see the football area actually overlooks here as well, which is really nice. As you can see, the pool hours are from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. And they also have like a cool backstop here as well. And you can see in this pool, you got Goofy with like a pitching machine, but it actually looks like a cannon, but it's actually like a water feature. What's nice about this section too is you can actually walk around from this area through the stairwell to the other area too. And over here they have another scoreboard, and this is actually the home team over on this side. So you can go from the home team to the visiting side over there too. And you can see over here, it kind of, well, one, which is really cool, is they have like a little volleyball net, so you can play like different games. But look at this, guys, they have like, it looks like it's like the outfield of like a baseball stadium. They have all the grass, and then they have like the, you know, they'll have like sometimes like shrubbery like around like the fence too. So that's actually really neat. Really cool details here. I can't say that enough. It's awesome. I would like to take this time too, guys, to thank all my Patreon members. Your support really does mean a lot, guys, so thank you. And before I talked about like that scavenger hunt, I think this is part of it, because it looks like it comes with like a ticket, and it's a small world. I saw one for Cinderella a little earlier on. So again, this is something you can do, a fun activity. And like I was talking before too, each one comes with like a letter. So you see this one, Cinderella's Golden Carousel. It comes with A, the other one was E. And I doubt anyone was wondering, but in case you were, guys, the maximum occupancy in the food court is 550. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it here for this resort tour of the All-Star Sports. Had a really good time. Good food, you know, good atmosphere. If you're a sports fan, this is like your paradise. Absolutely awesome. So guys, if you want to see another, you know, resort tour, put in the comments below where you want me to go. And also, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next go around.